Today we are taking a look at a classic from Buffalo Wild Wings. This is their hot buffalo sauce. Super standard, OG classic, and we're gonna just see how good this thing is and how it compares to maybe some other Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo sauces. Open this thing up. All right, I have had this sauce before a long time ago. It's been several years since I tried it. I remember thinking it wasn't all that hot, and it was kind of disappointing, and it was lacking in some flavor. That's what I remember my opinions of the sauce being. But our opinions and palates, our tastes kind of change over time a little bit, so I wanted to give this another chance and kind of give it its fair day in court, so to speak. Definitely heavy on the buffalo, and it smells, yeah, heavy on the peppers. At least it's heavier on the peppers than the vinegar. That's something that Buffalo Wild Wings always does well, is they always go full force with the cayenne peppers on their buffalo sauces, which is good. Shake it up. Okay. Let's give it a taste. See how this thing goes. Right off the bat, it's way hotter than I remember. Maybe it was the batch that I got last time. Some batches, you know, when you mass produce a sauce, there's bound to be some inconsistencies in your batches when you produce them. So maybe the batch that I got those few years ago, maybe it was just very light on the peppers. Maybe I'm gonna give it a 5. I know it's hot, but it is more of a medium sauce when you put it into the context of kind of everything you could, you know, get out there. I'm gonna give it a solid 5 out of 10. It's got a nice warm burn kind of in the throat and in the back of the mouth from those cayenne peppers. But it's not too crazy, but it definitely is hotter than I remember last time. So I like the heat. Honestly, this is a very comfortable, nice heat that is, for me and my own personal preferences, it would be challenging if I had a lot of like wings with this, but not too bad if I just had 1 or 2. It's really nice heat. I really live in the 5-6 heat zone. That's where I live, and I like to see heat levels at this stage. For taste and flavor, it's a lot better than I remember too. It tastes really nice. I mean, it's a Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo sauce. They tend to go a little overboard on their sodium levels, and this one is pretty heavy on the salt. But I'm happy to report that this sauce is more about the peppers. It's still, the hero of the sauce is still those aged, the cayenne red peppers. They're not aged. You can get some taste of the vinegar, and you get a little bit of that like soybean oil in the water that they've got in there, so it dilutes it just a little bit. But it is a pretty bold and powerful buffalo sauce. I think my main complaint with the Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo sauces, and it's not that big of a deal, but they're really salty, and I feel like to try to compensate for a lack of flavor in certain aspects to the sauce, they just dump more salt in. And I don't think you need to, because with this sauce, I mean, it's excellent, and you don't need it because they have enough cayenne peppers in there to give it its own profile and taste. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's really good, and I think it was better than last time I had it. For consistency and texture, this is pretty creamy. No surprise there, it's a buffalo sauce. They're all pretty creamy. The texture on this one is very consistent with the medium. It's a little thinner than the spicy garlic. I've found the spicy garlic to be a little bit thicker, but the medium and the hot both kind of look the same, to be honest. This is slightly darker, but they're both just as creamy. For versatility, everything you would want to use with the buffalo sauce, you can use this for. I use it for wings primarily, but I've actually tried it with mac and cheese and it is delightful. You can also use it with pizza if you're a pizza and buffalo sauce fan. I'm personally not really in that boat, but if you love it, then this could be a new go-to sauce for you with your pizza. It is really good. For health, I mean, it's a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce. It's mass produced like this, so it's not gonna be very healthy. It's got corn syrup, it's got caramel color, it's got, you know, quite a bit of preservatives, artificial ingredients, things that may not agree with your stomach in the long run if you consume too much. So just keep that in mind. If you are kind of weak to heat, this could be a nice one to kind of expose you to some extra warmth while also having a very tasty sauce for your wings. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews and all kinds of videos related to hot sauces. And I will see you in the next one.